What's happening, everybody? Goody from Goody's Resale here. Today's video is about stuff that we got in the mail recently. A lot of stuff came in the mail, so I figured I'd make a video about it. And we've got a lot of stuff for resale in here and a lot of stuff for the personal collection as we continue to work on that Zerdy Girls cover collection and try to get things to resell on Whatnot. So let's take a look at what we got. Check it out. All right, so like I said on the introduction, this is a video about stuff that I've gotten in the mail recently. The first round of stuff here is from my good friend, Chaotic Eagles Collectibles. His logo right here, as you can see. And I'll leave his name down below so you can follow him on Whatnot and Instagram. But all this stuff in the first rounds come from him. And we're going to start off with all the slabs. Always gives me great deals on slabs, and I always love to grab them for my Whatnot shows. These ones will all be going into resale for my Whatnot show. Starting with this one here, this is Thor number 25 in a 9/8, second printing. Again, just a cool cover. It's a 9/8, and Thor, a popular character, so had to have it. Next up is, this is Department of Truth number 4 from Image Comics from 2020. This one's a 9/6. Again, just another good book to have for the Whatnot mystery pack shows. And the price was right, so I can't complain. Next one, we have Monolith number 1. This one is signed by Omar Spy. This is from 2014. This is a 9/4, obviously CGC signature series with that yellow label. Signature is right here. So, yeah. And next up, we've got Philadelphia number 26. This is a Spawn Month variant cover. This is from 2022. Philadelphia from Image Comics. Pretty cool. And again, 9/6, good book to have in the mystery pack show. Our last slab is this Basilisk number 1. This is the first appearance of Regan and Hannah. This is from Boom Studios from 2021. This is a Virgin cover. Again, I don't know too much about Basilisk. This is a retailer incentive too, so that's pretty cool. This one is from CBCS. Still good. 9/8. Cool book. Nice cover. Virgin cover. So that'll go into the Whatnot show too. So those were all the graded comic books that I got from my buddy Eagle. These ones here I also got from Eagle. These are the raw books. Starting off with this soft slab. So this is Wonder Woman number 4F cardstock variant, 1 in 50 dealer incentive from 2023. Cool cover. Again, this is my first soft slab. Apparently the company guarantees it to be a 9/8. I don't know anything about soft slabs. Never had one. Never sent one in. My buddy kind of threw this one in with all the other stuff. So again, awesome cover. And yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Next up, we have a little bit of a set here. This is I don't know what the number is. I didn't look. I probably should have looked. But here we go. We've got, these are both Zerdy covers. Obviously, we've got the Virgin variant and this minimal variant here. It's added on to the Zerdy cover collection. I haven't really been collecting or really looking at any of the Marvel Zerdy covers, but my buddy, again, gave me a deal on these two. Another friend of mine is a big Phoenix fan, so I'm going to send one to him, and then I'll keep the other one and put it into the collection. But it's cool, and I'm happy to have it. Here's another book that's going into the personal collection. It is this Detective Comics 455. Just a cool Batman cover with a little vampire action there. I like to collect the Batman and Detective Comic covers that have like the monster characters on it. So like I have a Creeper and Swamp Thing, just a bunch of like Phantom Stranger, Unknown Soldier, like those guys. I have a bunch of those, and they kind of are part of my collection as well. This one, obviously, happy to add it to the collection with the old vampire coming out of the coffin with the bats. So that's cool. And then the last thing, and probably the one that I'm most excited about, again, not a Zerdy cover, but it is This one here, this is Batman Adventures number 16. This is a Will Jack Side Comics exclusive. I just love this cover. I am a huge fan, obviously, of Zerdy, all these other artists that do this realistic looking covers, and their characters are realistic looking. I just love it. It's super talented. I don't know how these people do it, and this is just another one of those things that I'm happy to have, and it's going to be going into the CGC collection. I put it in the pile to get sent off. So again, really the book I was most excited about for my personal collection, coming from my buddy Eagle, and it did not disappoint when I see it. It's an awesome looking book, and I'm just happy to have it. Right. So this next book I actually got today from one of my local comic book stores. Excellent comics and games in Enfield, Connecticut. Please go there every month or so. They have a $7 Funko Pop sale. Where I get the majority of my Batman Funko and Joker Pops. It is a massive store, and I can't say enough about the place. I absolutely love the place. A ton of Funko Pops if you're into that. They have a ton of comic books if you're into that. Lots of figures and statues, all sorts of awesome things to look at, as well as, you know, your TCG stuff, sports cards now recently they started doing, but they have just a ton of inventory to look at. And like I said, every month they have a sale, and I try to go there with friends, and we always grab something. I do grab a lot of stuff for my shows there, but this one was for the personal collection. I had been looking on eBay at this particular comic. This is The Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing, #1, David Nakayama variant cover. Just an awesome Joker cover. And as everybody knows, I collect Joker. And David Nakayama is another comic book artist that I do enjoy as well. I love his art style. And again, this one is no different. I love the book, grabbed it, had to have it. It's going to go into my personal collection. Next up is the stack of new Zerdy books I was able to get throughout the week. These are all purchased from eBay, from different eBay sellers. I'll try to mention them as we go. First up is this one here. This is Batman 108. This is the first appearance of Oracle Molly. Oracle Molly, obviously, this is the character here. This kind of, again, trying to broaden the DC ladies covers, different characters besides, you know, the three common ones I pick up being, you know, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy. But this one, obviously, not them, but still from Batman. I was able to get this one from ComicChix on eBay. Great comic book seller on eBay. A lot of books that I'm waiting to buy on them. My watch list. So make sure you check them out on eBay. But this was the book that I got from them recently. Next ones I have are from Comics. They are their eBay seller, and these are all Zerdy covers. So hang on as we go through them here. This is Titans #4. Awesome Raven cover. Again, like I said, trying to expand my DC ladies, and I didn't have a Raven. So here's a nice Raven cover, Zerdy cover with the tattoos, and again, another great DC lady cover. Next up, we've got Batman 132, another great Catwoman cover with Batgirl in the background there. Zerdy doing another amazing job, and just happy to have it in the collection. This next one is, I'm going to open it up because I didn't before. All right, so there we go. This is also Batman 132. This is obviously Batgirl here. This is the Syndicate variant cover by Nathan Zerdy. It is another great cover. Didn't have any Batgirl covers this order. Obviously, we pick up a couple of them. So happy to have it and add it to that Zerdy Girl cover collection. So the last three I have here for the Zerdy covers are from Weatherstone Collectibles. I did buy them in a 3-pack. All three of these came in the same order. But this is Catwoman 62, a Gat2 variant, Nathan Zerdy cover. Just again, another awesome book. And I love the detail tattoos with, like, the Batman characters in them, and just a great little detail to add on to an awesome cover. We have Harley Quinn number 31, a great Harley Quinn cover. It's no surprise, or it shouldn't be any surprise to anybody, but Harley Quinn, one of my favorite female characters, favorite DC female character for sure. Just awesome covers, always has some great stuff. And this one is, again, no exception. Happy to have it. And similar to that Catwoman cover you just saw, but here is Poison Ivy, number 17. Nathan Zerdy cover with the tattoos, the little Harley Quinn tattoos all over. Love the details, love the tattoos. And again, great cover. Happy to have it. Right. So the last two books that we were able to get recently came from a local comic book store called HasBeen Collectible Toys and Comics in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. I'm in that runs a store named Rick. Just a great guy, absolutely easy to deal with. If you guys watched a previous video, that Batman 251, I was able to get from him as well. This time, same thing. I brought in some inventory as well as some stuff from my personal collection. We were able to make a little bit of a deal, and I was able to grab 2 new books for my collection. And the first one being this one here. This is Batman 197 from 1967. Just an awesome Catwoman and Batgirl cover. I don't have any older Batgirl or Catwoman covers, so this was kind of a add-on to my collection here. As the real book that I was after, was not this book personally, but when I saw it, I had to have it as well. Great Catwoman, Batgirl cover, and I didn't have any of those, so I grabbed it. And yeah, so we're gonna add this onto my collection. I added it onto the deal, and I'm happy to have it now. But the book that I was after, gentleman again that runs the store, his name's Rick, great guy. I follow him on Instagram and Facebook. He recently went to Europe, and he was traveling around Europe, grabbing all sorts of different things for store. And item caught my eye, and you guys probably guessed it. It's a Batman item, and it is something that I've been trying to get for a while on eBay. The prices have kind of been a little bit off, and I haven't really been able to get it. But I saw him get it, and I knew I had to have it. So that was the main reason I went down to the store that day. But it is this one here. This is Batman 234, 1971. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face. Two-Face had been absent from the comics since 1954. And this book here, he comes back. I guess there was a World's Finest. I think it was World's Finest 173, 1968, where Batman actually dressed up as Two-Face. This is the actual Two-Face, and this would be his first Silver Age appearance. Again, a book that I've been trying to get for a long time. Finally able to grab it. I used my own personal collection items to kind of get me the price that I wanted. And we were able to make a deal for this book and this book, which we were both happy with. And again, I can't say enough about the store. HasBeen Collectible Toys and Comics, Wilbraham, Massachusetts. If you're in the area, make sure you stop by. Rick, an awesome guy. Just, if you're not just comics, but also the toys. He has a ton of toys. He has a toy background. He's just an awesome guy to talk to and an awesome guy to deal with. And again, store's not huge, but he has a lot of great stuff, and the prices are always amazing. And again, just easy to deal with. And I can't thank him enough to adding these to my collection. So thanks, Rick. That's the video for tonight. Lots of new Zerdy covers to add to the collection as we continue to grow the Zerdy cover collection, including this Batman 108, First Miracle Molly. And I can't wait to get these ones sent off to see what they come back as. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on which item is your favorite, and I'll see you on the next one.